Hey, you guys, hold on a second. Just getting my phone set up here. Okay, been a little while, you guys. This is going to be an all signs reading for the person on your mind. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes here to see. Wait for some people to get into the chat. Probably, oh crap, I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. Oh well, hopefully there's no interruptions. Yeah, I know I haven't been coming on consistently, you guys, but that's going to change. I'm moving next week, so once I move and get all settled in, I will be going back to doing my live streams once a week. It's just been a lot going on. Life's been really hectic, you know, Spirit's been testing me and a lot of energy. So, oh, I forgot to get my little notes here for the timestamp. Just give me a minute. If you're watching this later, you may just want to fast forward this part. See, I'm all unorganized because I haven't gone live in a while. So let me just write down the timestamps here on the side. Hello, guys. Welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope we all survived this crazy astrology we've been having lately and the Lionsgate portal. I know for me, it's been a very crazy year. So I'm assuming for a lot of you guys, it also has been. Just give me 2 seconds here, okay? I'm just writing out the signs. Aquarius, Pisces, their sign, and hidden truth. Okay. I am also, hi Melissa. I'm also in the process of posting the September monthly readings for you guys. So if you haven't seen your sign yet, they will all be up before September. All right, so let's get started here. We're going to start with Aries. Let me just write down your timestamp at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be the person on your mind, Aries. Welcome in, everybody. So let's see what comes up for you guys. For my Aries, ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Remember, this is a general reading, you guys, and it's not going to resonate with everybody. You can always check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or you can book a private reading through my website, which is linked in my bio. So for Aries, some of you guys are focused on a person, a Cancer, okay? What I'm going to do this time is I'm kind of going to do things a little differently. I'm going to get all the cards out and then we're going to clarify and do the reading as we go. So let's see, what is their overall energy towards you? This could be a situation for some of you guys that is beginning to move forward, okay? King of Swords. This person's very focused on you. They are balancing their, you know, mental and emotional considerations in the relationship between you. So, you know, I feel like this person could come off sometimes as a little bit detached, okay? It's just that they're very logical. They're a very intellectual person. They tend to intellectualize their emotions. However, they do have emotions here for you. Sorry, guys. So we have the Strength card for the overall energy between you. So I feel like this is a pretty solid connection, okay? There's strong like desire, physical attraction here. Let's see, how do you see them? We have the Empress. So you have you hold this person in very high regard here, Aries. How do they see you? You like them a lot, but you don't actually like show it, Aries. So you're not showing how much you like this person. They actually don't know how much of a pedestal you put them up on. They are seeing you as being someone who's very guarded, okay? That you're very protective of your energy. And especially with this Empress energy, it's like you're somebody who knows your worth, Aries. So you don't let people test you. Okay, let's look at your feelings. Yeah, you like this person, though. You got a soft spot for them. And let's look at their feelings. We have the Ace of Cups. You both like each other. Yeah, this is a situation where you both are very into each other, especially emotionally. And again, this person, I feel like you're both kind of mirroring this kind of coming off as too cool for each other energy, but you're both like big softies behind all that. You're both like big softies on the inside. You both just have a very hard exterior. Let's see what their intention is. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What is their future action? So I feel like their intention here, they're almost done questioning whether this is going to work out or not. In fact, their future action is the Two of Cups. So I feel like somebody wants to make the partnership known to you, make something more exclusive between you. Because with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're done waiting. And them showing up as the Chariot, again, is telling me that there's a situation is like starting to move forward between you and someone here, okay? And what is the outcome for this this month, please? What is the outcome for this month? The Nine of Cups. Damn. Okay. So this is looking like pretty good news here, Aries. And we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not going to clarify each card. I am just going to get this spread out and then talk about it. I just realized that if I were to clarify each card, I'm going to be here for like 3 hours, and I'm not ready for that yet. Maybe in the future I can do longer live streams, but right now I just kind of came on without planning here. But yeah, this is looking pretty good, Aries. There's a lot of feelings here between you and this person. I feel like this is a situation where there's a love that has a lot of room to grow. Okay, both of you are very open to love. I feel like, again, you both kind of have this harder exterior, but underneath that, you're both really big softies here. And you just don't like to show it too soon, okay? But little do you know here, Aries, is this person has been doing a lot of evaluating, questioning, observing the situation between you and them. And it feels like they're ready to solidify a partnership here, especially with this Lovers card on the bottom of the deck. This is really telling me that you two are in a good place and things are only going to get better from here. Okay, this person is feeling ready to move forward. They've analyzed the situation almost like to death here, but from a very logical place. Like, this person is not lacking clarity. They've got the clarity they need here with the King of Swords. And it also, with the Strength card here and the overall energy between you, is telling me that you two have like built this relationship on a pretty solid foundation, or at least like the foundation you guys are building on feels very solid here. You know your worth. This person knows their worth, and you two coming together is actually quite a beautiful energy here, Aries. This person doesn't want to wait anymore. Their questions have been answered, okay? Or they've got all the answers that they need. They've got all the clarity that they need. They no longer want to wait around. So I feel like in their future action here with the Two of Cups, you're definitely going to know. If you have any questions about how this person feels, Aries, you're going to know very, very soon. They're going to make it known that they want to be with you. They're going to make it known that they want this connection to move forward, okay? So I see an expression of emotion here, an offer of love, okay? And also, you know, you have something to offer as well. So for both of you, your cups are like full here. So you're both giving and you're both pouring into this relationship. So it seems like a very healthy connection here that I'm seeing so far. And even though you're coming off as a little bit guarded, Aries, this is like, again, it's healthy, because when people lack boundaries and they just fall in love too quickly or become like too emotionally attached too fast, it's actually usually, again, indicating that you're lacking boundaries, or that there's some sort of like, I'm trying to think of how to say this right, like there's too much of a need to have a relationship because you don't have that emotional security within yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like both of you are very secure on your own. So this is two people choosing, lovers, choosing to come together, choosing to have a union here. And this is quite a divine and healthy union. To me, this looks very healthy here. So, you know, this person, you know, you guys might go out like on a date or something this week and the next week or so, and they're gonna have the talk, you know, they're gonna have a serious conversation with you about where this relationship is going. You guys are gonna have that serious conversation here. So that's what I got here. We got Cancer energy, Leo, Taurus, and Libra. Remember, guys, that the signs that show up, it's just supporting energy. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be those signs. If this reading resonates with you and your person is none of those signs, that's okay. It can still be your reading. So let's move on to Taurus. The person on Taurus's mind, please. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button as well. It's a definitely free way to support the channel, to support us tarot readers here on YouTube. It helps get the message out. Was that Aries read for the, sorry, your comment just disappeared. It's just the person on your mind. It's not particularly for whether someone's in a relationship or not. It feels more to me like you guys are starting a relationship with each other. So I hope that was what you meant by your question, my friend. So let's see for Taurus. Just give me 1 second. All right. Taurus, the person on Taurus's mind. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands here. Okay, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a fairly new and exciting connection. All right. So as I said, I'm going to kind of get all the cards out first and then sort of go over what we see here. So for Taurus, I forgot my little signs here. So we're on Taurus. So let's see. This person's overall energy towards you, Taurus. There's a lot of passion between you and this person. Yeah, there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire here. A lot of sexual energy. Definitely fire sign energy showing up. Someone's very intrigued by you, Taurus. Someone's very curious about you, curious about what it would be like to experience you, possibly, you know, in the bedroom, in intimate ways. I feel like this person is definitely fantasized about you. When I pulled that Ace of Wands out, the Seven of Cups was on the bottom of the deck, and the first thing I was thinking was somebody's been fantasizing, having like sexual fantasies about Taurus here. Let's see the overall energy between you guys. We have the Three of Pentacles. So you guys, I feel like there's a lot of compatibility here. Specifically, again, like sexual compatibility. I don't know why that keeps coming up to me, you guys. Like, there's a lot of strong sexual energy between you and this person. And it feels like, you know, you two would make a good team here. Feels like you guys are very compatible. How do you see them? You see them as the Chariot in reverse. They could be, you could see this person, Taurus, as being stuck at a crossroads, okay? Or feeling like stuck. They're not moving forward with something. Or that they're stuck between making a choice here. I'm going to clarify that one after. How do they see you, Taurus? They see you as the Knight of Wands. So they okay, again, very sexual energy here, Taurus. It feels like this person is looking at you as more of an experience rather than an actual partner, okay? You're seeing them as being kind of stuck here, not able to move forward. And they're seeing you as the Knight of Wands. So it's almost like you're like a fleeting kind of experience for them, is sort of what I'm grasping here. Let's see what your feelings are. The Queen of Swords. For some of you guys, you're closed off to this. Someone may have expressed to you here that they want a sexual relationship with you, but that there's not really anything else going on, okay? I do feel like you're kind of closed off to this idea, Taurus. Let's see their feelings. someone, again, a very sexual energy showing up for you guys here. They feel like you're being distant. 3 of Wands. They're waiting. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for something. They could be waiting for you to like make a decision. They may have like, I feel like this person, I feel like they just want to sleep with you, Taurus. I'm just going to say it straight. They could be going through like a divorce or a separation or something, Taurus. What's their intention here? Let's see. Yeah, so we have the 9 of Wands here. It's like their boundaries are up. But this person may be wounded, okay? They may be wounded from something. This is the wounded healer energy. They may not be over a situation. There definitely is, again, a major focus on the physical here. What's their next action? 10 of Swords. Yeah, they're not really willing to invest emotionally in this, unfortunately, you guys, if that's what you're looking for. I feel like they do have some pretty strong boundaries up here. And if you reject this idea of getting physical with this person, I feel like they're just going to kind of move on and go to whoever's easy. This person is not looking for a challenge. They're not looking for a fight. They're looking for something easy. They don't want to fight for anything. They just... This is like fuckboy energy, Taurus. Okay, King of Pentacles. I feel like you guys, you know, keep your dignity here when you reject this person, because it's looking like you will. Again, maybe not all of you. Tell me why they're stuck. Tell me with the Chariot. I feel like they're open about it. I don't feel like they're trying to lie to you. I don't feel like they're trying to play games here. I feel like they're very straightforward about what they want here. So, you know, at the very least, at least they're kind of telling you the truth. The Hermit. Yeah, this person, they want to be alone right now. They don't want to be tied down. Again, they may have recently just walked away from something, Taurus. Okay. Tell me more about the 3 of Wands. What are they waiting for? The Magician. Something to happen physically. Okay. They're really hoping that you change your mind. Or maybe, again, for some of you, it feels like you may not have made a decision yet, or you may not have, like, told them yet that what you want to do. It's almost like, I'm not gonna say that you guys are like leading them on or anything, but it's almost like you were undecided, but then like deep inside you kind of know that you don't want this, but you may have not expressed that to them. So this person's like kind of secretly hoping that you're gonna change your mind and that you're gonna want to, you know, get physical with them. But they're definitely not open to a romantic relationship right now. Again, it's fantasizing. There's a lot of fantasizing going on here, Taurus. At the end of the day, they're focused on their work, their money. And for some of you guys, this person could be married. The King of Pentacles is typically a married individual. And with that Queen of Swords energy, it's like divorce. So like somebody could be in the process of a separation or a divorce and they're not wanting to like fully get into a new relationship right now. They're just looking to have some quote unquote fun. All right. So that's what I got for you guys. We have Gemini energy here, Cancer, Virgo. All right, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. I really appreciate the little tap on the screen. Let me get Gemini's timestamp here. All right, Gemini. The person on Gemini's mind, please. Cancer energy showing up for the collective here. This is the third time. The Chariots come out 3 times in a row here. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or someone who is, someone who's very successful here. Tell me more about the Chariot. Someone who, whatever they do, they seem to be successful in it, okay? This is like, I'm getting like good luck too for this person. It's almost like they take a lot of risks, but their risks end up paying off in the long run. Gemini energy is here as well. What's their overall energy towards Cancer or Gemini, please? Sorry. You're in this person's head. You're living rent-free in their head right now. There could be a conflict between you. What's the overall energy between you? There could be, oh, you are living rent-free in this person's head, Gemini. Damn. A lot of your energy showing up in this reading as well, which is interesting. But this person's kind of mentally conflicted about you. Okay, I actually want to get another card on the 5 of Swords here. Well, actually, let me get the whole spread out first. How do you see them? There's a lot of love between you guys. You see them as the Hanged Man. Yeah, they're feeling a little stuck here with this energy. Someone may not know what to do about a situation, or they don't know how to handle a situation. For some of you guys, I'm getting this person can't handle you. Maybe they feel like you are a lot to handle. And I mean that in the best way, Gemini. You live in rent-free in this person's head. Okay, they see you as the King of Swords. Yeah, you're taking up a lot of space in their mind. They're seeing you as someone who's very intelligent here, very intellectual individual, very logical, Gemini. I think they like that about you, but also you kind of like throw this person for, what's the saying? Like, I got stuck on the saying. Anyway, you kind of like challenge their thinking all the time. They've never met anyone who's like challenged their mind the way that you challenge their mind. How do you feel about them? Two of Cups wanted to flip over there. Why do I feel like you can only handle this person in small doses? I feel like there's kind of a mental, like, I don't want to say block, but there's something where you guys are not on the same like level mentally. I don't know if you're dealing with another Gemini or a Pisces or a Cancer, but you both have very different ways of thinking and different ways of like dealing with situations, different ways of looking at things. You could be someone, Gemini, who's more calculated, and this person, again, they're just kind of showing up in this naive energy where they just take risks and they don't really like think about stuff. Their feelings for you are the Ace of Swords. They do enjoy these conversations that you have, but sometimes you can overwhelm this person in their mind, Gemini. Sometimes after spending time with you, I feel like, also, before I finish that sentence, there's a lot of conversations that turn into arguments with you and this person. But after spending time with you, they can sometimes be like mental, like having a mental overload, or like kind of a overwhelm, like they're in their mind, they're like overwhelmed. I think I feel like you guys play the devil's advocate a lot. So sometimes they don't know where you stand. They don't understand that you can kind of see things from multiple perspectives at once, Gemini. That's why I feel like you're not dealing with another air sign, because another air sign would understand that. You must be dealing with like a water sign or something. I feel like you guys have a lot of in-depth conversations that this person doesn't have these types of conversations with anybody else, okay? What's their intention here? The Empress. Okay. And what's their next action? They definitely hold you in very high regard here. This person likes you, but again, it feels like there's a lot, like you're a lot for them, or you're like a lot to handle. Gemini's like, if I'm too much, just go find less. Okay, the outcome is the High Priestess. There's some sort of secrecy here. We have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. there's information that's not been revealed yet here. Mental disconnect. That's what I wanted to say earlier. There's like a mental disconnect, is in like sometimes you guys are just not seeing things on the same page. Let me clarify the Ace of Swords for their feelings. I don't know which one of you has a secret, but somebody has a secret here. They like spending time with you, Gemini. They like the attention that you give them. They like the way that you challenge their mind. You make this person think a lot, Gemini. Again, I think they get like mentally exhausted sometimes. But the thing is, like, they like that the energy between you feels reciprocated here. This person actually really adores you. It's just sometimes I feel like they shake their head at you and they go, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with Gemini? Like, I'm really like getting a lot of like specific details in this reading, which is interesting. But it's that energy of, what am I going to do with you? Sometimes they don't, like, you baffle this person, Gemini. Like, they don't even really know what to say. They don't even really know what to say to you, or they don't know how to respond to you. And I want to pull another card on this High Priestess. Their next action here, it feels like they're, you know, their relationship is advancing. You guys might go out and have a drink together with this person. Okay, so there's a secret being revealed that's going to be quite upsetting to you or to them. I'm not sure which one of you is revealing the secret or which one of you is the receiver of the secret. I mean, you would know because Gemini, either you're holding on to a secret that you have to tell this person or some sort of information. If you don't have anything that you want to tell them that you've been holding back, they're the ones that have the information. And I feel like, you know, for a lot of you guys, they are, because they're showing up in this hangman energy and this mental conflict of like, should I tell Gemini something or not? I do feel like whatever this is going to be kind of upsetting. However, I don't feel like it's leading to an ending or anything. Okay, there's something else. It's just something else that's going to be like, you might be like disappointed. Let me see if I can pull one more card for you. Oh yeah, there's something being revealed here. We have the Moon card. It might not even be something that they tell you, like a secret per se. It could just be a darker side to this person that, you know, you may not have been aware of. Because again, they're showing up as this very like happy-go-lucky kind of risk taker, naive kind of energy. And then we got like the Devil and the Moon here, 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. This is like finding out something about someone, like you're seeing like a dark side to someone, or something's being revealed. It's something that it's like there's like a lot of mystery, or like when you find out what this is, you're gonna be like, what else don't I know about you? Yeah, it's that kind of energy. What else don't I know about this person? I thought I could read them well, but turns out I wasn't really reading the situation well. Something's taken a turn here. And yeah, it's not looking like the best news, but I don't see it leading to an ending. So I feel like it's something you can work with, Gemini, or it's something that you're just gonna have to like possibly reevaluate the situation after you find out this information. But you might see like a side of this person's ego. Again, you know how like when we first start dating people, they're like on their best behavior, and then as they get more comfortable with you, you start to see their true colors here. I feel like that's kind of the energy that we're working with here, Gemini. So that's what I have for you. I hope it's not too crazy, whatever you find out. We got Pisces energy here, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini. Next up is going to be Cancer. Let me just get your timestamp. All right, Cancer. All right, for my Cancer collective, Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Especially because I haven't been coming on a lot. The liking the video will help get it circulating a little more. I really am truly grateful for those of you who hit the like button. May these readings be for the ones who like the video. The person on Cancer's mind, please. The person on Cancer's mind. King of Swords and the Hanged Man. Someone's caught between the mental and emotional. Someone's going back and forth between like their feelings and their logic here. You could be dealing with a Pisces, okay, an air sign, specifically Libra. Yeah, somebody's trying to detach. I feel like this person is trying to detach from their feelings, but they can't, okay? Because they as much as they hate it, they are someone who's very emotional, okay? But they're like trying trying their best to like detach from their emotions here. What's their overall energy towards you, Cancer? Yeah, someone's like wanting to walk away from a situation. I'm not sure why. Let's see if we can find out more. The Tower, damn. That is somebody is trying to ignore their feelings here. What's the overall energy between you? Somebody there feels like you're losing interest. I feel like somebody wants to walk away from you before you walk away from them. What happened between you and this person, Cancer? It's a lot of upset here with the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords for the energy between Cancer and this person? The strength of this relationship and this connection is being tested right now. Will you and this person stand the test of time, or will you choose to walk away? It looks like they're really trying to detach so that they can make it easier for themselves to walk away. Somebody could also be like trying to, not like trying to find your flaws, but trying to like find reasons so that they justify walking away from you, which is interesting. How do you see them, Cancer? How do you see this person? Ooh. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm getting like way too many cards. I'm going to put these ones back. I'm going to take this Page of Swords. You know this person is like watching you very closely here. Watching you very closely, Cancer. Also, I feel like you're also watching them. Or again, you could be watching like a lot of tarot readings or something on them, or trying to find out like what's going on with this person. What's going on, Cancer, is that they're trying to make the decision more based off of logic than emotion. However, it's hard for this person because they're showing up as someone who's very emotional here, and they think that it's a weakness to feel emotion. Okay, I feel like this person's trying to show up as like, no, I'm so strong. You know, how do they see you? They think you're manipulating them. They think this person could think that you've put some type of spell on them, and this is why they can't detach from their emotions, because as hard as they try, they cannot do it. They cannot do it. And so they're seeing that as you being manipulative in some way. Let's see your feelings. Knight of Pentacles. So you're feeling like this is like they're breadcrumbing you, or like the relationship is feeling to you pretty stagnant here. Like it's not going anywhere. It's not moving forward. Nothing's happening. There's no action. There's no movement. Some of you guys may have tried to put a love spell or something on this person. I don't know. Let's see their feelings. How do they feel, please, about Cancer, the person on Cancer's mind? They're resisting this like it's the freaking plague here. What the heck? They don't trust you. This could be a cross-watcher reading, Okay, take it as it resonates. Sometimes the roles can be reversed as well, you guys. This person does not trust you. They don't trust you. They don't trust their own emotions. They think that you have manipulated the energy in some way or manipulated them in some way. What are their intentions? They're trying so hard to move on from you. Six of Swords. They're trying so hard here. What's their next action? I'm going to clarify some of these in a second. They're going silent, Cancer. Somebody's going quiet on you. I don't think they're going to block you or anything. I just feel like they're just... I'm here taking a vow of silence. King of Cups here. Their feelings are growing. If you have done a love spell on this person, I think it worked, Cancer. Why are they resisting this so much? Tell me about the Five of Wands. Why are they fighting this? They're fighting their feelings. They're fighting their emotions. They're fighting this connection. It's overwhelming to them. It's mentally overwhelming, okay? It's taking a lot of effort on their part, like mentally, and it's taking a lot of effort to feel this. They're closed off to love. That's just it. Is this person doesn't want to feel anything. Yeah, it's so funny because they're trying so hard to not feel anything, and I feel like the harder they try not to feel it, the harder they try to resist, the more they actually feel it. So they're going quiet though. They're very persistent on trying to move on from this, but at the end of the day, their feelings for you are so strong. Let me see. Why do they want to walk away? Because they honestly feel like you've manipulated them in some way, or again, like manipulated the energy. They feel like something's not fair here. Justice. Something feels out of balance to them. Also, for some reason, they don't think you two are compatible. Okay, two of Cups in reverse. They feel like you two aren't compatible. Or that's at least what they tell themselves. Remember I said at the beginning, it's like this person tells themselves things to try to find like reasons why you two shouldn't be together. It's like, again, they're just like resisting the connection so much. That's why they're breadcrumbing you. They've convinced themselves that this is not what they want. But subconsciously or on like a deeper level, this actually is what they want. And they're just resisting it. They're just fighting it. We got Pisces here, Libra. Strong Pisces, Gemini, and Leo. That's all I can say about that, Cancer. Next up is going to be Leo. Just getting the timestamp here. Happy birthday to any of my Leos who are on the cusp here. Because if I'm not mistaken, Virgo season starts tomorrow, unless it started today. So any of my Leos celebrating their birthday on the cusp, happy birthday. The person on Leo's mind, please. The person on Leo's mind. Somebody's trying to make a decision about you, Leo. Somebody's juggling here. Someone could be juggling multiple priorities, multiple partners. Let's see. What's their overall energy between or towards you? They got their walls up here. What's this Two of Pentacles about? Hold on, you guys. Cards be flying all over the place. Oh. Knight of Swords. All right. Somebody's trying to figure something out. Somebody's trying to figure out if they want to like move forward with this or if they want to fight for you. You're showing up as somebody who has very strong boundaries here, Leo. And I feel like this person is trying to figure out if it's worth trying to break your walls down, you know? And it feels like it's in a positive way, not a negative way where they're trying to like cut through your boundaries because they're being malicious or anything. It's almost like they want to cut through the boundaries to try to see the real you, if that makes sense. What's the overall energy between you guys? The overall energy between Leo and this person, please. Ace of Swords. You're both seeking clarity. There's definitely communication, but there's like a lack of clarity here. How do you see them, Leo? Let's get all the cards out and then talk about it. King of Swords in reverse. So you're seeing them as someone who's not in control of their mind here, which is in turn burdening them. Okay. Also, you know, this person's talking about your boundaries. They've got some pretty solid boundaries up here too. They've got their whole heart closed off. We have 4 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. How do they see you? How do they see Leo? Temperance. They see you as being patient. You and this person are opposite in a sense that they're very impatient, and you're showing up as very, like, they see you as very patient, but they're showing up as very impatient. They are trying to like make a decision, but they're like impatient, or they're like, it's like they want to be patient, but they're not. I don't really know how to explain what I'm seeing here. It's like they're trying to take their time making a decision, but then they're also like feeling pressured or rushed to make a decision or to make that decision. How do you feel, Leo? How does Leo feel? You're losing interest. You're losing interest while you wait for this person to figure it out. You've been waiting for a while. You've been waiting and you're feeling like, okay, where is this going? What are we doing? And they're just getting more stressed out that they can't figure out what to do next. I don't think this person is used to someone having their walls up the way you do. It's like you're very protective of yourself, Leo, as you should be. But they're not sure if they want to put in the effort to, again, like break your walls down. For some of you guys, I feel like they may be like perceiving you having these walls or these boundaries as you having like a lot of baggage or unhealed trauma. How do they feel? The Emperor. They want to feel in charge. I think you don't make this person feel in charge. Leo, you are a natural born leader. And I think that this person, it's kind of thrown this person off. Because you may both have like this alpha energy, or you're both like very strong-headed, stubborn people. And so usually this person is used to being the one who takes the lead in connections, or is like the dominant one, or like they have like a lot of masculine energy. But I feel like you also do as well. And so there often is like a clash of energies here between you and this person. So they look, but you know, it all depends on how you perceive things, how you look at it. Like this person can look at that as like a challenge, or you can look at it as that, you know, you're both have the ability to take the lead. So you just have to kind of take turns, because each person has strengths and weaknesses. And sometimes one of you is more suitable to take the lead, and sometimes the other one is as well, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, like for example, say one of you is like a better driver than the other one, or one of you is better at like, I don't know, following directions or something. So when you guys are driving somewhere, let the person who's good at it lead, unless you want to support each other in strengthening those parts where you're weak. You know what I mean? Everything's about your perception. Everything. Oh, where'd the Hangman? I could have sworn the Hangman was on the bottom of the deck. I think it was, but yeah, it's all about your perception. But this person tends to view it as a challenge. What's their intention here? They see you being a leader as well as like a threat to their confidence, a threat to their ego. Okay. You've bruised this person's ego, Leo. But you're not like, see, they're looking at something almost as like a battle or like a game, and you're just like, okay, I'm waiting for you to grow up now. Any second. 4444 on the timestamp, you guys. What's their next action? To still hold on to you. They're not going anywhere. Oh no, Leo, this person is not going anywhere. There's definitely a lot of characteristics and qualities that you have, Leo, that this person likes about you. But the things that bother them about you really, really bother them. And I feel like they're trying to wrap their head around it. Like, okay, how do I really like Leo, but how do I deal with these specific things that bother me? I don't know. Like, there's something about you. I don't know. It's the way that you challenge them. They're not used to people challenging them. You have a lot of masculine energy for both of you showing up here. The outcome... Nine of Cups in reverse. They're going to do something selfish. They don't want to let you go. Okay, you know what I'm getting here, though, Leo, that I don't like is that this person doesn't want to let you go, but they also don't want to accept you for who you are or like accept those things about you that they don't like. So beware of this person trying to change you. Okay, and it could, like, they could come off as a little bit controlling. And I feel like you guys are like, it's okay, you know, you can't control me. I'll just walk away. I'm just going to lose interest if you try to pull that shit. But there's something that they're going to do here that's like very selfish. And it's, instead of letting you be yourself and be free and learning to accept those things, because we can't like everything about everyone, you know, when you date someone, there's obviously things you might not like about them, but you accept them for who they are and you want them to be their authentic self, because when you love someone, it's not always about loving everything about them, but it's about accepting them for who they are, right? But this person's not wanting to do that. They want to hold on to you, but they want to change you. They want to tame you. They want to control you. Okay? So be very mindful of that energy here, okay? We got your energy, Leo. We have Aries and Sagittarius. All fire energy. Yeah, very fiery union here, Leo. So it's like it's almost like too much fire showing up for you guys. Let me give these a good shuffle before we move on. I wish I could do that fancy shuffling. I don't know how the other readers do it. I practice sometimes, but I just get annoyed that I can't do it. Mind you, I couldn't even shuffle cards at all when I first started reading tarot, so, I mean, probably get it eventually, but... I just got better things to do, I guess. All right, that I realized as I was saying that came off as me, like, throwing shade at other people. That's not what I meant. I just meant more that I don't have the patience to learn. All right, let's do Virgo next. Thank you, Ali. Some people on TikTok, I swear to God, I get these, like, comments from people, and they're like, the way you shuffle the cards is so annoying, or learn how to shuffle, or, like, and I'm just like, if that's what you're paying attention to, like, get off my page, because who cares, you know? Who cares? But yeah, like, who cares? People shuffle in different ways, and that's not the point. Like, if that's it, you're not here to hear the message, you're here to complain about the way someone shuffles. It is, like, so stupid, right? Anyway, let's go to Virgo, the person on Virgo's mind. Thank you, Neptune tide. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. Like, who cares? Focusing on the wrong things. All right, Virgo. We got the Four of Swords. Somebody could be, there could be like someone taking a break here, or someone kind of needing their space. Someone just kind of needing some rest. The person on your mind, they're feeling very burnt out right now. Okay, they've got a lot going on in their life. They've got a lot of pressure on them. Okay, they've got, I feel like there's just a lot going on with them. Like, there's a lot of things happening at once, and they feel like they have no time for anything. Okay, so this person's been, like, kind of retreating from you. Just know it's not, like, personal. is that they've got so much going on in their life here, and by the time they get home, they're like exhausted. Like this person's just going straight to their bed. Dominantly, hello. How do what's their overall energy towards Virgo? Oh, they tired. They feel like they have no energy to put into this connection. Okay, this person likes you, Virgo. They like you, but they're feeling tired. They're feeling almost like exhausted. Like, again, I feel like this person's on the verge of burnout, or they're already experiencing burnout. So even if they like you, it's like they don't really have the energy to put into this connection right now. And they're questioning whether they even want to continue to invest in this, because again, it's almost like they feel like they don't have to, like, you know, you deserve someone who can give you time and energy and attention. And it's like they're kind of questioning everything, feeling like, I don't think I can give Virgo that. Like I'm done. I'm burnt out. I'm exhausted. Let's see overall energy between you. Okay, it's way too many cards flying out. Let's see overall energy between Virgo and this person. You guys could be arguing. There may have been a recent ending. There could be a separation here, Virgo. Okay, so it feels like someone's on the defense here. I feel like they feel bad. I feel like you kind of like tried to bring this to their attention. You may have tried to address this, that maybe you're feeling like this person doesn't have time for you. They got really defensive. And that relationship, or that argument, that conversation could have led to an argument, which led to an ending here. I do feel like this person's overthinking the situation, Virgo. How do you see them? There's a lack of clarity here. You can see this person is being emotionally drained, and they are. They're actually very emotionally drained here. How do they see you? It's affecting their mood. It's affecting their positivity, their optimism. Like they're not very optimistic about the connection between you guys. And again, I don't think it's like personal. I think it's just that whatever's going on in their life, like outside of the relationship, is like causing them a lot of stress. They're seeing you as being uncooperative. So they feel like you're not understanding like where they're coming from, or that you don't understand, but it's almost like they feel like you're choosing not to understand, or that you're choosing to be difficult, or that you're choosing to, they're like, you know, if Virgo really cared, like, why don't they understand? Like, they don't seem to understand. But on your end, it feels like they're just making excuses all the time. Okay. And something's not adding up here as well. Something is like not clear the way you see the situation. You're like, okay, well, okay. For example, maybe this person comes home and they play video games for 2 hours every day, or 3 hours, or whatever. And then they go to bed, and you're like, well, you have time to come home and play video games for 3 hours. Why don't you have time to spend an hour with me every other day, or whatever? I don't know, whatever. That's just an example. Like, it doesn't have to be that exact situation, but it's like to you, it's like they're making excuses. To them, you're not understanding where they're coming from. They're like, well, I just need to wind down, you know, like it doesn't take me energy or thought. Like I don't have to think to do this, but like I have to put effort and energy into spending time with you. And so there's like a misunderstanding here. How do you feel, Virgo? Oh, we dropping cards on the floor. Ace of Swords, Hierophant in reverse. You feel like this person is not committed to you. And again, you feel like they could also be not telling you the truth about something, okay? And it's feeling like they're not as committed to the connection as you are. Also, I'm feeling like this person's a little bit lazy, Virgo, not gonna lie. There's like, this showing up to me here as this person being kind of lazy, okay? Again, like, I don't know you or them or what you guys do in your life, but they're showing up to me as lazy. I also feel like they're bad at communicating as well, Virgo. Like there's something with them being a bad communicator. Like maybe they say, hey, I'm busy now, I'll call you later, and then they don't call you later. How do they feel? They feel like there's constant conflict between you. Yeah, we have Hermit on the bottom of the deck. They need a break. This person is going to withdraw from the situation for a while. And I feel like the more you guys argue about it, the more they want to withdraw. Okay. For some of you guys, I'm hearing, you don't even want to have sex anymore. Like, wild. Wild, Virgo. All right. What's their intention? Okay, this is kind of cute, Virgo. This person's intention is to do, so here's the thing. They do have the intention to do all the things that you want them to do. They want to take you out on dates. They want the romance. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to impress you. They want to show you off, okay? They actually, like, in their true intention, they want all of those things. Okay, they do. They want to fuck you, Virgo. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, they do. They want all of this with you. Okay. But there's definitely, there's a reason, you know, it could be some of the things we've already talked about. Like there's a reason why this burnout is like really getting to them, and they need you to be, and Virgo, I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong here. I'm just telling you what I'm reading from their energy is they need you to be on their side. Right now, you guys are like not working as a team. But also, you know, you have your side of things where you're like, well, maybe if I felt like you were a little more committed to me, I would be a little more supportive of you. Like, I'm just getting, whew, oh, this is stressful, you guys. What's their next action? Queen of Cups in reverse. They're emotionally shutting down, though. They're emotionally shutting down, unfortunately, Virgo. What's the outcome? I think you guys both need to work together as a team right now. Looks like you're going through a period of separation, okay? You're going through a period of separation. You guys really, you know, I'm not a couples counselor or anything, but I think that you both need to start at least making small gestures towards one another. You've got to let the guard down. You've got to let the defenses down, because both of you have this like defensive energy up right now. And you're both feeling betrayed. You're feeling ripped off. You're feeling like, what am I even doing this for? The other person doesn't even care. You're feeling not appreciated. You know what I mean? So I think you both need to, you know, work it out. But mind you, right now, I don't see you two working it out much. This doesn't have to mean a permanent separation, Virgo, but there is definitely temporary separation here. And this person is emotionally shutting down. So that's what I have. But remember, you know what? There is hope, because in their intentions, we can see that they do actually want to try here. But, you know, you both have to try. Who cares who did what in the past? Like, you both, not who cares, because, you know, sometimes that does matter, but you both have to try. If you want to make this work, you both have to put effort in. So that's what I got. We got Leo, Virgo, and Taurus energy. Wow, that was a lot, you guys. Whew. I think it's good for me to take breaks from doing these lives sometimes, because when I come back, I feel like the readings, like when you do them like every week, if they start feeling repetitive, and then when I come back and I do them, I'm like, whoa, I got all this like new information coming. All right, so next up is going to be Libra. I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm not going to go anywhere. I just want to like have a little breather here, okay? I'm going to shuffle the cards. take a second to ask you guys to hit that like button. Really appreciate you. I haven't been on here in a while, so hitting the like button will help push the video out a little bit more. All right. Libra is next. Libra. The person on Libra's mind, please. Who's Libra thinking about? What is happening? Tren, hello. So Libra, we've got the 8 of Cups here. You're thinking about somebody who's walked away. Either somebody who you feel like you're losing interest in, but that's probably not it. It's probably more like you feel like someone's losing interest in you here. Let's see. Tell me more. Somebody may have walked away. Somebody may be giving up on the connection. What's their overall energy towards Libra? Someone's protecting themselves from you. Someone's like defensive here. We're getting this energy a lot. Someone feels like they have to protect themselves from you, Libra. So they're walking away in order to protect their energy. Okay. Why do they feel like they have to protect their energy from Libra? You guys are fighting all the time. They feel like you attack them, Libra. They feel like you are always like attacking them, or like you're always picking a fight. Okay, they feel like you're very impulsive. This person could feel like you're impulsive in your decision making, or like you do impulsive things, and they're just feeling like they need whatever. What am I saying, guys? It's like the decisions that you make and the impulsive things that you do affect them in a negative way. What's the overall energy between you? The Wheel of Fortune. You guys are brought together to teach each other something here. This could be a karmic relationship or a karmic test, okay? Karmic relationships are not always bad, by the way, you guys. You know, yes, they come in to teach us lessons, but a lot of the time, if both people are willing to learn the lesson, you can actually live happily ever after in a karmic relationship. It's just a lot of the time, both people don't learn the lesson, or only one person learns the lesson. And so, you know, if you both don't learn the lesson, you're going to go meet the same person in someone else. If only one person learns the lesson, then they kind of ascend and vibrate out of the other person's frequency, right? So I do feel like there's some sort of like karmic kind of test here. You two butt heads a lot. It's showing me, I know this is a Libra reading, but why am I seeing like the 2 rams, like 2 Aries, like 2 goats, like fighting each other? How do you see this person, Libra? The Hermit. They're withdrawn. Yeah. Someone may have gone quiet on you, Libra. They feel like you bring a lot of like intense energy. Okay, for some of you guys, yeah, it could be this like energy of you guys getting into a lot of conflicts, you fighting a lot, or you being really impulsive, Libra. And again, I'm not saying you're impulsive. This is what the cards are telling me that they feel about you. For some reason, they're just putting up a wall here. They don't want to deal with your energy right now, Libra, unfortunately. How do they see you? They're disappointed in you. What did you do to this person, Libra? They're disappointed in you for some reason. They're mad at you. But I don't say they're like actually angry, mad. They're like disappointed. They're upset. They do miss you though. They like the I don't know if it's like chaos, but they kind of like it. It's like when they're dealing with all this energy that I've just described, they're like, oh, I can't handle this. Like, I can't handle Libra. But then when they're away from you, it's almost like they crave that. Like, they crave that energy. How do you feel? They do miss you, but they're upset at how a situation was handled, or how like they're upset about how like an argument played out. Okay. You like this person. You want a new beginning. So you guys could be like in temporary separation, or maybe you didn't even break up. Maybe you've just like kind of they've distanced themselves from you a little bit. How do they feel about Libra? There's some chaos here. They're curious about you. So if there's been like silence, they want to know what you're up to, Libra. They want to know what you've been doing. And again, as much as they complain about this behavior, this so-called like drama or fighting or chaos that you bring, they're very intrigued by it. Okay, it keeps things interesting. In fact, I feel like they're almost kind of bored. They're kind of bored without that. They're kind of bored without your feisty ass energy here. Some of you guys, like, I feel like you and this person, like, came together to learn some sort of, like, problem solving, or to teach each other about how to, like, I just feel like you handle conflict differently, is what I'm getting. So you want to get it out, Libra. You want to, like, say everything. You want to say everything how it is, okay? You don't even care how crazy it sounds, how harsh it sounds. This person's not like that. Like, they're more sensitive than you. You just want to, like, put it all out on the table. You want to deal with it. You want to face it head on. They want to go and have their space when you guys have conflict. That's what I'm picking up on here. Let's see what their intentions are. They want to heal. They do want to heal things with you, though. They do want to heal it. I just feel like this person needs a little bit of time. So I don't think you guys are in a permanent separation here, Libra. I think this person, you know, they do like you and they do look up to you, and they like that you are authentically yourself here. But right now, they just need a little bit of time. Oh, wait. They might have walked out on you in mid-argument or in mid-fight. What's their next action? Yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back to heal, okay? They're coming back in. They want to heal this. It just feels like they need some time to kind of reflect on the situation here. We see the Hermit here. They're doing a lot of reflecting and contemplating on this, whatever happened between you. What's the outcome? I feel like you might have to apologize to this person, Libra, okay? Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Why is the outcome the Five of Pentacles? Their next action is to come back and try to mend this situation with you. So how come the outcome is Five of Pentacles? You might ghost them. Are you ghosting this person, Libra? You might have tried to apologize to them and they didn't accept your apology and you got pissed off. There's silence between you, but you guys are gonna work it out. Okay, you're gonna work it out. I just feel like you both, again, handle conflict differently. Okay, so that's what I got. We got Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Virgo here. Damn, Libra, that was interesting read. All right, Scorpio is next. Let me just get your timestamp. All right, Scorpio, the person on your mind, Scorpio. Oh, a Gemini? Someone you feel very romantically inclined towards. You can't stop thinking about this person, Scorpio. You might be falling in love with someone over here. You could be falling real hard for someone. Again, we have Gemini energy here. You could be trying to make a decision about somebody. What's their overall energy towards Scorpio? The Emperor. Someone has a lot of respect for you, Scorpio. They see you as they see you as someone who knows how to take the lead, okay? Very masculine energy. Just whether you're masculine or feminine, they see you as someone with a lot of masculine energy. Okay. You're someone who is respected, you know, by the other people, you know, like you're somebody who a lot of people have respect for. And again, you could be like a good leader. You're someone who's very structured, organized, logical. Okay. And yeah, let's see what the overall energy is between you guys. Temperance. Okay. You bring each other into balance. You're finding that you have to be very patient with someone here, Scorpio. I feel like you two balance each other out. You and this person. We have Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aries energy here. All right, let's see. How do you see them? Let's get a bigger picture idea of what's going on here. How does Scorpio see this person? Page of Swords. You're trying to learn more about someone here. You could be spying on them, Scorpio. They could be spying on you. Okay, you're both watching each other. You or them or both of you could be watching readings on each other. Okay, like there's just the energy of, I see a lot of communication going back and forth, but also like you trying to learn more about this person from spying on them, or maybe you're like checking their social media. You're trying to find out more about this person. How do they see you? Oof. They see you as not being serious. They think you don't know what you want, Scorpio. They think you don't know what you want. Let me get another card on that, because I'm picking up a different energy from this Knight of Wands. Not the typical, like, player energy, but I feel like they see you as someone that they can have fun with. But they don't, not necessarily that, like, they take you seriously in terms of, like, being in a relationship. This is a weird read, Scorpio. Because it's like on one hand, they have respect for you, okay? But then on the other hand, it's like not enough that they can take you seriously. They also feel like, you know, you're inconsistent. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords. They could see you as like coming off as playing it cool, or being like kind of cool, kind of detached here. Again, they feel there could be like an age difference between you and this person, but there's something that's telling me they feel like they don't take you seriously, or they feel like you don't take yourself seriously. How do you feel about this person? You feel like they work too much. You feel like if you want to be with this person, Scorpio, you feel like, first of all, you guys are seeing things differently. They feel like you don't take yourself seriously, or you don't take life seriously. You feel like they're taking everything too seriously. Okay, so first of all, you guys are at like not even on the same page here with your perception towards life. You could also feel like this person works too much, or is just like busy all the time. There's something about their energy being like too busy, or maybe they just like tell you they're busy, like they come off as being too busy for you. How do they feel? I feel like you guys are like contradicting each other, Scorpio. This is an odd read. They don't really feel anything, Scorpio. Damn, okay. This person might ghost you, Scorpio. This person might be telling you they're busy, but they're not. They just keep telling you that they are. Because it's almost like they just are, like they don't have the courage to tell you that they don't want to be with you. So it's almost like they're soft ghosting you. You know what I mean? Like they're slowly ghosting you. Hi, Maya. This reading is giving me a weird feeling, you guys. I don't like it. What's their intention? This person's confusing the hell out of me. They might be playing a little bit games here, Scorpio, because one minute I'm getting that they're super into it, they're super responsive, you know, everything's moving really quick, and then the next minute they're like breadcrumbing you. Or the next minute it's stagnant. Okay, one minute they seem into it, one minute they're not into it. This is because, I mean, I feel like it's because, like they do like you and they have this like level of respect for you. But then there's a part of them that's like, I don't really take this seriously. So when they're into it, it's like they are being genuine when they're into it. But then when they're not into it, it's almost like coming from places because, again, they're not really like looking at you as someone they would be with for the long term. So yeah, when you guys are interacting and they're into it, they really are into it. But they're not into it all the time, if that makes sense. Like they're not... When they're with you, they're present. When they're talking to you, they're present. But then when they're not, they're just doing their own thing. Like they're not really like thinking about you that much. What's their future action here? They're non-committal. There's definitely, okay, so this person doesn't play by the rules, first of all, Scorpio. Okay, they've got their own kind of thing. They just go... They walk to the beat of their own drum kind of energy, okay? But they're also not looking for commitment right now. They're not looking for anything serious. What's the outcome? They may tell you that. They may actually work up the courage to tell you. Oh, yeah. There's an ending here, my loves. Unfortunately, my Scorpios, it looks like something is coming to an end. I think that them just kind of dragging this on, slow ghosting you, it's not working out because they're not being direct with you, right? I feel like they're going to be direct with you, but this is unfortunately a direct conversation about this coming to an end. So that's what I got. We got Taurus here, Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius. I don't know why, Scorpio, that reading was giving me such a weird, uneasy feeling. Ugh. What is that? I don't like it. You guys, why are you doing this to me? I don't even have anything to burn right now because I've packed just all my shit. Hold on, I got a singing bowl here, just a little one. How to cleanse that energy away. All right, next up is Sagittarius. Yeah, Scorpio, what the fuck was that? That was weird. I don't like the feeling that that reading gave me. Alrighty. Oh wow, there's only 5 people in here. Damn, I really gotta start coming on here more. YouTube really like hides your videos when you haven't been on. All right, Sagittarius, the person on your mind. Oh, hold on a second, you guys. I fucked up. I fudged up on the timestamp. I put 128 and we're actually only at 118. All right. Sagittarius, please. The person on Sagittarius is mine. Oh, we got the Lovers again. Hopefully this is a bit better than the Scorpio reading. So, Sag, the person on your mind is someone that you have romantic feelings towards, someone that you really like here, someone that you may be having a crush on, maybe somebody that you are starting to fall for. Give me 1 second, you guys. I have like a little seat cover and it's like sliding off and it's freaking annoying me. Okay. What's this person's overall energy towards Sagittarius? You could be dealing with a Gemini. There's somebody's trying to manifest this to turn into something. There's a lot of desire between you. There's a lot of desire for you guys to be together. Okay. I do feel like this so far, I'm not going to speak too soon because we're going to get all the cards out first, but so far this is looking pretty positive, Sagittarius. Okay. It looks like this person is wanting to take some sort of inspired action towards you. What's the overall energy between you? 5 of Cups. So let me see why. There's like some energy of you guys missing each other. So this could be like a reconciliation energy, okay? This could be somebody feeling like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to take action. Oh, where'd my light go? Why is there so many distractions in your reading? There we go. Somebody's feeling like they miss you or that they want to take some sort of inspired action towards you. Okay, why the 5 of Cups? Let me get another card on that. Somebody wants to fix something. You both want to fix it. You both, okay, so you're both in the place right now where you're like, you miss each other and you want to rekindle something. You want to like reconcile. You want to fix something. And you're both feeling that way because you're getting all in your feelings about something, Sagittarius. And then this person is feeling like they want to take some sort of action towards you. So this momentum of energy is kind of building up between you where you both want the same thing. So you're like unknowingly like manifesting a reconciliation. How do you see this person? Strong Gemini energy showing up here. Ooh, death and rebirth here. So there has been an ending. It does look like there's an ending. We have Scorpio, Leo showing up. So there could definitely been an ending, but you're pretty positive and you're pretty optimistic about there being a new beginning here. The cycle's not over, Sagittarius. You know it. They know it. Okay. You two are, again, both kind of unknowingly manifesting a reconciliation here. I don't know what happened in the past, but you're both really like heavily regretting something or the way something turned out. And you're missing each other. So you're both wanting to revisit this cycle here. So it feels like the universe is kind of conspiring in your favor to try to bring this connection back together. How do they see you? The devil. Devil was wanting to come out. Let's see. Okay, there could have been like a third party situation. That might have been why you guys broke up in the first place. Maybe they had someone else, okay? Maybe they were talking to someone else on the side. Maybe you were talking to someone else on the side. Maybe you were both talking to someone else on the side. Or maybe the third party wasn't even a person. You know, third party can be a friend, a family member, just some sort of third party interference, some sort of outside interference here. And it feels like they're wanting a reunion. You know, 3 of Cups is also a reunion card. People forget that a lot of the time. They always just say, oh, third party. Like, yes, third party. But it's also a card of reunion. It also is a card of reunion and reconciliation. So, again, there's this energy coming from both ends that you guys want to reconcile here. How do you feel? Wow. 4 of Wands. What's this? You know this person's been watching you. Well, the whole time you guys were in separation from each other, they've been watching you. And you know it. You see this person as someone you want to spend your life with, Sagittarius. Like more of a long-term partner. This is somebody that you're like, even maybe in the separation has kind of shown you that this person is for you. Okay, like you've decided that this is the one for you. The longer you guys are apart, or like you're realizing in each other's absence how much you actually loved each other. How do they feel? Why the 7 of Wands? They got their guard up. They do have they want to come back together with you, but they've got their guard up for some reason. It's unsolved conflict here. they could still be mad at you about something, but they still want to reconcile. They want to come back together. They want to resolve the conflict, but they need to learn. You guys need to like learn to trust each other again. They may have felt like you weren't serious about them, or that you were like inconsistent, or there's just like something here that they feel like if you were to come back together, something needs to change. And maybe not only they're feeling, maybe like you both feel like that. But it's telling me that they feel like they kind of have to have their guard up. And they've been really mentally conflicted about this situation the whole time. You're really living in this person's head right now, Sagittarius. What's their intention? To try to ignore it until they can't. So originally their intention was to try to avoid you and try to ignore it, but they're realizing that they actually can't. They actually can't ignore this anymore. The feeling's too strong. The energy between you is too potent. What's their next action? Again, they were going to take, look, they're taking a risk. They're taking a leap of faith, building up the confidence here to take some sort of inspired action towards you. So it looks like you're going to hear from this person, Sagittarius. They're planning on reaching out to you. What's the outcome? Outcome for Sagittarius, please. What the fuck? This is the second time this happened. Why the Five of Pentacles is the outcome? Because you both want to reconcile here. So what is going on? There's some sort of lack here still. You both want to come together, but something's lacking in the relationship. Could be something money related, or that there's just this energy of not having any stability. Again, possibly like financial stability, but it could just be that there's like a lack of stability here. And mind you, you know, if this person comes back in, you guys can work through that. I just see that there's a difficult energy. You both want to reconcile. The universe is conspiring in your favor to make it happen, but there's some sort of lack energy that needs to be worked through here. Okay, so that's what I got for you. We got Cancer here, strong Gemini, Scorpio, and Leo. I'm gonna take a little breather, you guys. Yes, Capricorn is next. Capricorn. My beautiful Capricorn collective. The person on Capricorn's mind. The Sun in reverse. There's a lack of clarity in the situation between you and someone. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, okay? There's something really like uncertain about this connection right off the bat, okay? There could be something hidden. There's like some sort of confusion around the clarity of the connection, Capricorn. Somebody here is not, they could be like kind of a negative person, okay? They could be someone who's like not very optimistic. They're just not very like, they could be someone who's just generally like not very happy, or maybe they come off as like very pessimistic, okay? They tend to see like the darker side of things or the more pessimistic side of things rather than seeing the positive side of things, okay? Like, this is the person, they have no chill, Capricorn. Like, they don't know how to have a good time. What's their overall energy towards you? Like, this is the person that when you go out, they point out all the negative shit going on around you. Like, you could be looking at the water, like sitting by the water, having a good time, and this person will notice, like, oh, that duck is attacking that other duck. Like, they always just notice and point out, like, the negative shit. They got trust issues, big time trust issues. They don't trust you, Capricorn. They don't trust you. They think you're hiding something. They think you're hiding something. They think you could possibly be giving to other situations. If you keep attracting the same energy, whoever said that, if you keep attracting the same energy in different people, usually there's like a lesson, like starting to notice the patterns in the type of people you attract, right? There's something you need to learn from that. So, yeah, this person's got trust issues though. They tend to, again, be very pessimistic and like kind of notice the negative side of things. Like, this is the person that like expects you to hit every red light when you're driving. Oh, expects you to only find parking way in the end of the parking lot. Like, they just don't have that, like, oh, maybe we'll get lucky. Like, they don't have that kind of energy. Okay, let's see overall energy between you and this person, Capricorn. Damn, there's a lot of avoidance here. There's a lot of avoidance here. You guys could be avoiding each other right now. Okay. There's also, again, like a lot of things unseen here, a lot of hidden kind of energy, or just like lack of clarity between you. Like, when it comes to you two, you both got the blinders on here. You're both wearing the rose-colored glasses. It feels also like you two maybe like to see the potential in people, but you don't actually see people for who they are. How do you see them, Capricorn? How do you see this person? They're cheap. They could be very frugal, okay? They could be kind of a cheapskate. They could be someone, like, I don't know if they're broke, but even if they have money, they don't like to spend. It's like they're a penny pincher, okay? They're kind of greedy too, Capricorn. Or at least you're seeing them that way. You're seeing this person as someone who's kind of greedy. They would take more than they would give. Okay? They take, they're a taker. How do they see you? I kind of make sense with the rest of their personality, with them, you know, lacking trust and not seeing the bright side. This is definitely not the type of person that sees the bright side of a situation. There's your Virgo energy. We got the Hermit here. They see you as kind of a loner, Capricorn. Being kind of withdrawn. Maybe you're a bit of an introvert, or they see you as kind of shy. I think that sometimes you go quiet on this person though, Capricorn, because they tend to ruin good things. Again, this, what the fuck, Capricorn? This type of person, I would just not even be able to stand being around them for 5 minutes. Who is this? Why are you even entertaining this shit? This is the type of person that you don't even want to tell their good news, because they're going to be like, well, you know, yeah, but this will probably happen. Like, they always just want to bring like a negative kind of like comment to everything, you know? You could be like, oh, guess what? I saw this opportunity for like a new job and I'm really interested in it. And then they'll be like, yeah, but like, you're probably not going to get it, right? Like, that's like a really competitive field and so many people want, like, they just do that shit all the time. They ruin shit. So you don't like to say much. I feel like, you know, you learned to kind of keep your business to yourself with this person. So you're kind of quiet, and maybe that's why they don't trust you either. They feel like you're hiding something. How do you feel, Capricorn? You're still interested in them. You hold this person up on a net. Kick them down off the pedestal, Capricorn. Why do you even like this person? You see the good in people. You see you see a piece of glitter on a piece of shit, Capricorn. That's what, I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because the way that the visuals that are coming to me are so fucking funny. Like, it's literally showing me a pile of shit with a piece of glitter on it. It's like you see that glitter and you're like, oh, but it's pretty. It's still a piece of shit, Capricorn. What the fuck is this? This is actually so funny. Oh, they can change, Capricorn. You're like, oh, but they can change. They can change. They can change. I can change them. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow, Ali, no way. I mean, yeah, it's just, I feel like that was just an example, but like, lucky guess. How do they feel? They just seem like so fucking negative. Like, what's their problem, man? Because they are, okay? This person's got all kinds of unhealed shit and they project it onto everybody else in the world around them. They're living in this miserable energy. And I actually, like, kind of feel bad for them. You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, I kind of feel bad for them because the thing is, I've literally been in that state before. I'm doing the same thing as you, Capricorn, so who am I to judge? I've been in that state before where I was so hurt by life. You know, life had knocked me down so much. All these things happened to me. Why me? Victim mindset. Life is so unfair. That when I saw happy people, I was the same way. I didn't vocalize it. I more kept the thoughts in my head. And, you know, I was going to say I'm ashamed of that version of myself, but I'm not, because you know what? Part of healing is accepting things and accepting every version of you and loving every version of you. And at the end of the day, that's all that version of me needed, was love. So those people that try to knock down positive people, they're actually deeply, deeply wounded people. And I understand that because I was one of those people, you know. Now, you know, when I was suffering the most and I saw good things happening to people, I was so upset and angry with the universe, like, well, what the hell? Like, their life is so easy and they just keep getting all these good things, but like my life was so hard, and like, oh, you keep doing a shitting on me. Like, it's just this vicious cycle, right? So I think this person's probably kind of struggling with that energy as well. Like, all jokes aside, you know, they are acting like a piece of shit, and so was I back then. I actually had to go on my Instagram. I remember a little like, oh, a couple years ago, I went on my Instagram and I had to go through all the comments I ever left, because I used to sometimes like see shit and I used to like leave negative comments. And then as I started healing, I'm like, oh my God, man, why the fuck? Like, I would occasionally get someone responding to one of those comments and like, rightfully so, like telling me the fuck off. And I actually messaged a couple of people that I left negative comments on their page. I actually messaged them and like apologized to them, because I was like, listen, I was in a bad place and I'm sorry. Like, it was not okay for me to say that. But my point being, I say all that to say that hurt people, you know? What's their intention? Hurt people, and healed people heal people, right? So I feel like this person is suffering deeply. They don't really have the emotional capacity to love, because they don't even really love themselves right now. They don't trust anybody, and they're stressed and they're burdened, and their trauma and their pain and everything is like weighing so heavily on them. This person feels like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. Okay? At the end of the day, I kind of feel bad for them. What's their next action? They're fighting with it. They're fighting with it. And that's what happens, you know. That's what happens when you're trying to heal. When you first start trying to heal, war and chaos break out in your own mind, okay? Because now you're challenging all those negative thoughts and beliefs that you've chosen to believe, or that whatever happened to you. Because, you know, a lot of us don't choose to be programmed in the way that we're programmed by the situations and environments and people, like our parents and stuff. You know, we don't choose to be programmed, but we do choose as adults to continue to perpetuate that suffering and perpetuate those beliefs. So this person, I do feel like they're at war with themselves in their mind right now. And so that's going to keep projecting onto you. All right. They are trying to heal, though. They're trying to heal. We have the Temperance card here. So I do feel like this person is trying to make effort to heal, but believe me, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, and I don't know if you guys want to stick around for that part of it, but that's what I got. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, not Capricorn, sorry, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. Damn, that was intense, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius is next. Let me get your timestamp. Whew, damn. All right, Aquarius. Oh, we got 41 people in here now. Beautiful. If you guys could hit that like button, I would be super grateful. I haven't gone live in a while, and it would help push the video out. It is free to hit the like button. Okay, who's Aquarius thinking about? Person on Aquarius's mind, please. The person on Aquarius's mind. Someone's trying to make a decision here. Two of Pentacles. Let's see. What are they trying to make a decision about? What is someone trying to make a decision about? Someone's trying to decide if they want to offer you something or not, Aquarius. Somebody likes you. There's someone here that has a crush on you. Okay, could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. Water, earth sign here. Somebody's trying to decide if they want to offer you something. What's their overall energy towards Aquarius? Thank God we got a little bit of lighthearted energy after those last couple of readings we just did. You're living in someone's head right now, Aquarius. They're mentally conflicted over you. They keep going back and forth on whether they want to offer something to you or send you a message or tell you how they feel. Okay, somebody could be wanting to reveal their feelings to you, but they're mentally conflicted. They don't know if they should. They don't know how to. Okay. Someone may want to ask you out here on a date. They don't have much to offer you. That's the only thing. That could be why they're mentally conflicted, because this person is like, I don't know if I don't have a lot to offer Aquarius right now. What's the overall energy between Aquarius and this person? The Hermit. There's a lot of reflecting going on both ends here. Okay, you're reflecting, contemplating. There's been a little bit of like, with the energy like between you, like you've kind of distanced yourself a little bit, or like withdrawn. You may have withdrawn a little bit from this person, Aquarius, and that's why they're not sure whether to reach out to you with this kind of flirty message. Like they feel like there's been some distance here. Let's get the bigger picture here. How do you see them? How does Aquarius see this person? You know that they want to come in and offer something to you. This may have been someone who like there was a lot of messages coming from them before, or there was like a lot of communication. Okay, I feel like you guys were talking a lot back and forth, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like fizzled out a little bit. How do they see you? You are interested in this person though. They feel like you two met by fate. They feel lucky to have met you, Aquarius. The meeting, the initial meeting that you and this person had felt very destined, very fated, very magical. But something's kind of changed here. Something's got this person in their head. What changed? They feel like something has changed too. With that Wheel of Fortune is like the energy of change. They feel rejected by you. So initially when you and this person met, Aquarius, there was like a very intense energy. And now for some reason, the energy slowed down. The communication is slowed down. Everything's kind of slowed down. And this person is seeing that as you losing interest. They're seeing that as you not being interested. They're seeing that as you rejecting them. They feel like you're getting bored of them. They feel like you're avoiding them, like you're ignoring them. How do you feel? They may just not understand that Aquariuses need our space. You can, as an Aquarius, okay, I've had meetings with, not meetings, like I've had interactions with people where we just met and it was like magical, and then they just want that magic from me every single day and I can't do it. It's like, okay, I saw you last week, like I don't want to see you every single day. I don't want to talk to you every single day. Like, yes, we had that magical moment, but that was the moment, you know what I mean? Like that, I don't have energy to have that all the time, you know what I mean? I don't know, am I even making sense right now? But I have a lot of those moments with people when I first meet them, and then they want that from you all the time, and it's like, I need my space. Like, I'll see you next week or in 2 weeks. Like, I don't want to talk every day. I don't like talking to people every single day. So you're trying to balance your logic and your emotions here, Aquarius. You're trying to figure out if this person would be someone who would be good for you in the long term. I feel like you kind of need your space and your solitude to figure that out. But the energy between you and this person is like got awkward for some reason. Like, it got weird. And that's the thing, is like, you're interested in them, but there's something kind of got weird here between you. How do they feel? They really like you, Aquarius, and they're willing to put the effort in. They're willing to put the work in here. They want things to move faster. Okay, so here's the thing, is you like needed time to process everything that's happened between you. And somebody's wanting to like hurry up and move things. And again, you like them, but you're just kind of like distancing yourself because you need your space, and you don't see anything wrong with that. And this person's like trying to prove to you that they're worthy of you, but they don't feel like they have a lot to offer you. This is a weird read, Aquarius. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm really connecting with this properly. What's their intention? What is this person's intention towards Aquarius? Yeah, they want that spark. They want your magic, Aquarius. They want that magic back. That like spark, that whatever that magical feeling was that that happened between you when you guys first met. They're wanting that. What's their next action? You're taking this a lot more seriously, though. Someone could have a Capricorn Venus here. Their next action is to try to move things forward with you. So it looks like they're going to want to reach out. Pick the communication back up. They do talk a lot. I feel like they keep talking, like they've been talking to you, but you may have like take longer to answer them now. And for some reason, again, that's like making this person question whether you're still interested in them or not. But instead of backing off, they're going to come forward. Okay. We have the Empress. I feel like this could work, Aquarius. This could actually be a very abundant connection. This could actually be something that grows if you nurture it. Okay. It'd be something that grows into something beautiful here. But again, it feels like you really just need to take your time to like figure some stuff out. We got Cancer here, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra. Damn, you guys. Whew. Alrighty. Pisces is next. All right, Pisces. Was it, Allie? Because I felt like that reading made no freaking sense. So I'm glad it made sense to you, because I was like, I felt just very disconnected from the Aquarius reading, which is interesting because I am an Aquarius. I'm like, usually I connect really well with the Aquarius reading, but today something felt really off. All right, Pisces. What's Pisces over, the person on Pisces mind? Sorry, person on Pisces mind. You could be dealing with a Leo. Okay. Someone very positive here. Someone you got very positive feelings towards. What's their overall energy towards Pisces? Someone very, ooh, so Pisces, what the heck is this? You're looking at someone as like, you have a lot of positive feelings toward, and this person, they are like very cold towards you. What I'm getting initially is that some of you guys like that. You like someone who's actually kind of cold. You like someone who's actually kind of detached. You kind of like the challenge. Like, you don't take it personally. You more look at it like it's kind of like a turn on for you. If that makes sense. I don't know. That is so strange. You feel very happy with this person. There could be a separation between you and them, but I feel like you have high hopes that things are going to work out. Okay, so for some of you guys, it's just that there's been a separation between you and you're very hopeful that you two will reconcile. Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You're very hopeful that you two will come back into union with each other. What is the overall energy between you? Everything's kind of up in the air right now. Okay, both of you are feeling undecided on how you want to, what you want to do with this situation. I feel like, you know, you are kind of a little more decided with that Sun card. Like, you're very clear on what you want to do. But both of you are kind of wanting different things here. That's the problem. So the energy between you is highly out of balance right now is what's going on. Okay. One of you is on one end of the spectrum and the other one's on the other end of the spectrum. And you guys are just like, you know, but they're showing me like a teeter-totter. Like, it's like it could work. But it's more like a teeter-totter where like one of you's on the ground and refuses to push up. And so the teeter-totter is like stuck. And somebody's in the air. Somebody's stuck in the air. How do you see them, Pisces? How does Pisces see this person? Yeah, you feel rejected by them. But for some reason, you're still like, you're like, oh, anything's possible. Anything's possible. You're just feeling like the possibilities are endless. Anything could change any day. Like, you're very hopeful that this is going to, you know, have a turn of events here. How do they see you, Pisces? They see you as the Tower and the Seven of Swords. Oh, goodness. Of course, we're going to end with a complicated ass read here. Wow. You throw this person, you throw them off, first of all. Okay, you do the unexpected. This person feels like you're very hard to read, Pisces, because you don't respond how they would expect you to respond. When they act cold and too cool for you, hold on. Excuse me. My bad, Pisces. When they act like very cool and cold and calm and collective and like whatever, you respond like a little puppy dog. It's like, the way I'm seeing it is like somebody who keeps trying to like shoo a puppy away and the puppy just keeps coming back. And like, it's just that kind of naive, not in a bad way, Pisces, but like, you're just very positive. Like, you can, unlike the other reading we did a few minutes ago, where I think it was the Sagittarius one, where the negative Virgo or the negative person, you are like the opposite of that. You are like the energy of like, you have like big golden retriever energy here. But this person, they just expect the unexpected with you. They feel like you're hard to read, but they also feel like there's some sort of like strategy behind what you're doing. They don't think you're as innocent as you seem or as innocent as you play yourself to be, or they don't feel like you're as innocent as you actually are coming off. Like, to me, you're quite innocent here with the Sun card. Like, you are very innocent. But this person, they're like, Pisces is manipulating me. Pisces is like being strategic. Pisces is like they're actually testing how far they can push you because they think that you're doing, like, I don't know. It's like they think you're planning something. They think there's like some sort of strategy in what you're doing here. How do you feel, Pisces? You really like this person. You see long-term commitment potential. That's why you're putting up with it. Or maybe you know that they're just testing you and you're like, oh, I'm going to pass the test. I'm going to pass the test. Some of you guys are like pretty positive that this person is the one for you. So you're kind of just putting up with a lot. Pisces, I will say, like, you know, pay attention to the red flags. Don't overlook them with this person. How do they feel? How do they truly feel about Pisces? Ace of Wands in reverse. Pisces. Unfortunately, this person, they're not messing with you. They're not playing with you. They're not testing you. They actually are just rejecting you. And unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they're not really like turned on by you either. Okay, tell me more about the Ace of Wands in reverse. The World. They don't feel like you guys are like sexually compatible. Okay, this person could be hiding something regarding like their preference or possible like, you know, kinks or things that they're into, and they feel like you are not. This person's, I feel like they're kinky as fuck, first of all. And they feel like you and them would not be compatible in that way. Don't ask why that's coming up. What is their intention? What is their true intention towards Pisces? To walk away. They're not messing. Pisces, this person isn't playing games. You think that they're playing games and you're just entertaining the game, but it's not really a game, unfortunately, Pisces. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Their next action is the Knight of Wands. So they're walking away. They may still like communicate here and there, but there's like inconsistencies here. They actually could be playing games, but at the end of the day, let's see what the outcome is. I don't know, Pisces. Yeah, somebody's really got their guard up here. Ooh, we have Three of Swords here as well. They might tell you off. This is a weird read, Pisces. Stop entertaining this person. They actually are being mean on purpose. The thing is, I feel like this person's mean and you think they're joking. Like you take it as like, oh, you're funny. Like you think they just have like a really sarcastic sense of humor, but they're actually kind of an asshole. So do with that what you will. We're going to do their sign and hidden truth. We got Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Let's do the hidden truth, or no, let's do their sign. Let me just give it a good shuffle. We're going to do their sign and then the hidden truth. I didn't even get my hidden truth cards out, but they're literally right behind me. So I'll grab those in a second. All right. Okay. So if you are dealing with an Aries, what is Aries? What's the deal with the Aries? The Aries is, they don't know what they want right now. So they're kind of just in protection mode. They're kind of just held back. They're protecting themselves. And they don't really know, like, what to do. They're just kind of feeling stuck. But while they're trying to figure it out, they're kind of like in this energy of pushing you away. The Taurus is interested. I feel like they're going to make it known that they're interested. They're very focused on you. And there's almost like this, again, with the King of Wands, it's like this magnetism. But Gemini is spying on you. They like what they see. The Cancer, there's a Cancer that wants to reconcile with you. There's a Cancer that wants a commitment with you. They feel a strong connection with you. The Leo, there's a Leo that's avoiding healing something. It's like you may want to heal something with the Leo, but they're avoiding it. They're refusing to look at the situation right now. The Virgo's gonna do something to try to impress you or win you over or like get in your good books here. The Libra is trying to move on. They're just focused on themselves right now. The Scorpio wants to take this to the next level. Okay, they may propose that you guys move in together. They may actually propose to you. This Scorpio wants to marry you. The Sagittarius likes you a lot, but they want to be very cautious and move very slow. The Capricorn is fighting their feelings for you. There's also like something there's something unclear here about, like, there's something else going on that you're not aware of with the Capricorn. The Aquarius is like very stressed out because they're trying to give birth to something new, or they're trying to like create some sort of abundance, and it's like stressing them out right now. They do like you though. And the Pisces wants a new beginning, okay? Pisces wants a new beginning with you. Looks like they're going to take a risk or a leap of faith towards that beginning. Let me just grab my Hidden Truth deck here, and we'll do that. All right, Hidden Truth for all the signs. All right, so again, this is if you're dealing with this sign. So collective, dealing with an Aries, please. What's Aries' hidden truth? They wonder how you feel. They can't get enough of you. The Taurus wishes they could share their good news with you. Misses hearing your voice. The Gemini, your intellect arouses them, but they feel like they can't do this. The Cancer loves you, feels heartbroken by you. The Leo couldn't let you get close to them. They have trouble with intimacy. The Virgo doesn't want to let you go, feels you even though they are apart. The Libra sees life differently now and misses seeing you. The Scorpio needs security, but they would do it all again. The Sagittarius is so attracted to you and is grateful for the spiritual lesson. The Capricorn feels like just being near you is intoxicating and hopes that you can forgive them one day. The Aquarius can't stop thinking about you and is wondering if they still have a chance. The Pisces hides their feelings and they don't know what you want, or because they don't know what you want. Alrighty, you guys. So that's what I have. I really hope you enjoyed this live stream. I will be trying to go live more often. Just give me some time, so I'm moving next week. So once I get all settled in, thank you to everybody who interacts with the video, who's commenting, who's liking. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, Ali.